Namaskar. Welcome to Ancient Wisdom. Today we are going to look at Bali's kingdom and are going to answer some many times repeated question. Why did the Vamana avatar push Bali to Patal? Why did he take his kingdom away? What wrong did King Bali do? First, let's see what was Bali's kingdom. The king Bali was known for his activities all over the world or all over three worlds. He was carrying out yajna on repeated basis and used to donate in very large quantities. It is said that in his kingdom everybody was happy, everybody got what he wanted and as much as he wanted. So in today's definition, Bali's kingdom was a welfare state where whether you work or not, you get what you want. Underline want, not what you need. And this was disturbing the natural order. If you are getting what you want, where you want, without doing anything, why should you do anything? And if you do not do anything, there is no loss to you. But there is a huge loss to the natural cycle or natural order. The whole universe is a very well oiled machine, each part of which is extremely important. So if the bees stop collecting mother, it is said that in 100 years the humankind will be gone. That is the kind of dependence. We may not be eating honey at all, but the whole cycle that the honey bee puts into motion is important for everybody's survival. Now we will take some present day examples. First example is that of Venezuela, a huge country in South America. And this country is the richest country in terms of minerals and petrol. And for years together, almost 60-70 years, its main export was petrol in variety of kinds. And then all the people were in petrol business. Take it out and send it abroad. But then, where elsewhere petrol became available, elsewhere it was available at lower cost, and there were some political disturbances, there were no takers for Venezuela's petrol or gas. Because this was easy money, no other industries had developed. And when this coin was not useful anymore, what happened? The inflation went through the roof. 10,000% inflation. When I say 10,000%, it doesn't really ring any bell. But in India, comparably, the inflation remains within 10 to 15% category. In Venezuela, at present, 1 month's salary of an engineer is only adequate to buy 1 day's food. That is inflation. And they are in a trap where they don't know what to do, because they have neither the technology nor the technique nor the expertise for doing anything else. A catch-22 situation which has been created because of the welfare state or too much of welfare state. The second example we will take is that of Nauru. This is a small country where huge deposits of minerals were found, and these minerals had numerous uses. For 50 years, Nauru people didn't have to do anything. It was one of the richest per capita income country. They were getting money from the royalties for the mines. And interestingly, in the whole world, Nauru began to have the maximum number of obese people, fat people, signs of prosperity. But one day, an option was found to those minerals, and suddenly the whole prosperity of Nauru skydived. Today, what is the situation? No minerals, no money, no expertise, no talent. The third example we'll see is that of Greece, a country which ruled the world at a time, say about 2500 years ago, with Sikandar or Alexander, the country which is known for its culture. But Greece joined the European Union, and as a result of which it started getting loans at very, very low rates and with long return periods. What did it do with this newfound money? It used this for pension funds, for welfare, for giving hike to salaried people, without using it for any kind of productive purpose. And today, what is the situation? Greece has reneged at least 3 times on international loans. It too is in a big loan trap or debt trap. And not only that, what it is looking at is because their parents spent a lot of money and did not do much productive work, today's young generation is doomed. Even if they work 24 hours a day, become 100% productive, still they are not going to be able to enjoy life. It will still take them 2 generations to come out of this debt trap, which was dug by their own parents because of non-productive expenditure for buying things that they did not want, enjoying the privileges that they did not really pay for. So, as we see that there does not seem to be anything free, and this is the reason why Bali had to go. He was disturbing the natural cycle which nobody was able to understand. But the disturbance was coming in such a way that 2 generations or 3 generations later, the whole generation would be non-productive, and the consequences would be lethal for the whole of the 3 worlds. So, too easy life is not really good life. A life that has got adhishthan is the one that can lead to sustainable development. And how this has been said in the ancient wisdom is this way. Generally, when we talk of Trinity, we talk of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh. Brahma as the creator, Vishnu as the preserver, and Mahesh as the destroyer. But actually, there is a Panchayatan, and the Panchayatan is Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Maheshwara, and Sadashiva. The Sadashiva Murti that you generally see, which is called as a Trinity, on the back of Bal Bharati books, it is called as Trinity, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, but actually it is Sadashiva Murti having 5 faces. and the 5 faces are those of Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Maheshwara and Sadashiva. So, what do these do and how is this different from the Trinity? The Panchayatana is Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, Rudra the destroyer, Maheshwara the delusioner and Sadashiva the liberator. The delusioner, the work is to delude you into something so that you understand the importance of Satya, importance of work, importance of hard labor, importance of efforts, and only then you are going to get to go to Sadashiva, which is the liberator. When you work, only when you work hard does the food taste nice, and it is good for not you only but for the whole world and the universe. So, to support the natural order, we cannot, must not, should not get or give anything free, as it is likely to be misused. So, remember that there is nothing called as free lunch in the world. If you have a free lunch, you are definitely going to have a stomach ache. So, work hard at whatever work you are at, do it skillfully, yoga karmasu kaushalam, get the maximum skill and talent in that work and support the natural order. That is what ancient wisdom says. Namaskar.